Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hi, Marissa.
Yes, it's very warm here in Berlin. So it's like, yeah, good weather.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi, everyone. I'm Alison Murray, by the way, and currently in Edinburgh, in Scotland, where it's raining.
yeah.
Classic. Every time we call, you're like it's sunny, and I'm like it's raining.
Yeah. I'm Marisa from the label Maqu. It's our second session today, and we would love to introduce our co-created outfit. But yes, first it was interesting how we met or how we called the first time when Helsinki match us or connect us. Remember that yeah, we were talking about our backgrounds and the story of the label, and I was telling you a little bit about the inspiration of the collection. And yeah, it was I think very fast that we connect. Now we had you were
Yeah.
living. You told me that you lived in Costa Rica, for example.
Yeah.
No, and
Because you were mentioning how like you're obviously from Peru and how like you incorporated a lot of Peruvian inspiration and and the alpacas and everything, and like blended it with Berlin and how like it's a small world, but you're like mixing these two cultures really well. And I think I really like understood that or like connected with that because when I was growing up, got to study in United World College in Costa Rica, so I did my kind of growing years there, I guess, and then I moved about and studied in different places. And I kind of could kind of connect with you in a way, like that we'd got these like different cultures and how the world's still like a small place, I guess. And that
yes,
was like the idea of your collection. So we had like such nice chats about this at the start, and it was really nice for me to understand your label more and understand like how your processes work and everything. So I'm a 3D designer, but
yeah.
in this
Um,
collaboration,
yeah, and the challenge because I never had. I mean, for me, it was totally different process, no? And we met. We start to exchange ideas, and then you were showing me. And you play actually with one of my outfits for the collection last year, and it was very funny. And I don't know if you want to show
yeah,
the.
I can share screen and I'll show. Um,
Yeah, that was very funny. Just to get with into the mood of the label or to understand me, because during the pandemic, yeah, there was.
yeah, can you
Yeah.
see the screen? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I see. I have
Yeah.
a big head.
So like these were actually two of yeah Maku's like outfits. So when I like realized I was going to be matched with her, here it is again. I was like, oh, I just want to. Before we even start to talk, I was like, I need to get to know her and understand the brand. So I like stalked her website and I was seeing everything she was doing, and I just like pulled out two pieces that really like I don't know why I was drawn to them, but I just wanted to create them just from
Yes.
photograph. And you had no idea this was going on. And I just
No.
called you and I was like, I've created some of your outfits. I hope that's okay. But it was like really important for me just to like get a feel of the brand. Like I really like to do that like process just to
To
get to
play.
know.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, this is a past collection, and yeah, you were playing with the details, and then before to get into the new collection, that I told you that it was the name of the collection called Lifelines, and I took elements from my homeland, from a pre-Columbian culture, the Nazca civilization, and I took this huge geoglyph, very important in my life. So I had this connection with these two elements, and I was explaining all my experiences on the desert and how I see my country from another perspective, and yeah, it was interesting to share with you because it's a very intimate collection,
Mm-hmm.
and and then yeah, we get super fast. I mean, in the you get it, no? You got the spirit of what I wanted to show, and as a designer, as a traditional designer, you teach me another part of design, no? And all the, for example, I was telling you, as a Peruvian, I take a muse, a German mathematician. She spent her life in southern Peru. Yes, and yes, there are the some of the color. This is the outfit, my sketch, and yeah, you were. So, because normally I start with a sketch and then with the pattern. And I gave you the pattern. You remember that I gave you the sketch, and then you will start to play so fast with that. And I wanted to make also accessories, for example, no? And the story with the spider that. That was funny because last week, I wrote you like, hey, I think a spider bites me.
But so random. I was like, this is your collection biting you, like literally.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe you can, if you have something, how you create.
I just put this collage together of some of the main things from the co-created look. Because over this past semester, I've been graduating from Amsterdam Fashion Institute. So I just graduated 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago, but with a digital collection. So like when I already met Marissa, I was already like in the flow of like lots of digital projects. And that's, I think, why I kind of picked it up so quickly, because you would just send me the sketch and I was like, clothes already open, I'm going for it. I'm just going to see how I interpret her sketch and what I could do with it. And if you can see up here, they've got like 2 models, and the first, like the ginger model with the beige top, that's one of my first prototypes I did from the sketch to like show her. And basically this carried on for a long time. I tried to like imitate the sketch, but then I tried to send you like loads of different options of different colors, different thread types, different texture types, different lengths. There was like, yeah, as you can see here, I think the texture was one of the main things to get correct. And this grey skirt, like at first I thought it was blue, because if you take a picture of a fabric and send it to a digital person, like when you took the picture of the fabric, the lighting was different on one picture than another. And I was like, is it blue? Is it grey? So this is something we have to like figure out how best to like interpret that in the digital world. So this one here is some materials assembly, and then this bit is being the outcome in digital. And then we also had to change model. Well, this is like a basic model that you use in Co3D. And then we got given a scan model, because I actually real life scanned models and then sent us them to fit. So then we had to refit it onto this model as well. This is Sarah, the model. And yeah, and I also did the accessories for you as well, which is all this like Calibri and spider. And that was amazing for me because it was the first time I'd done accessories.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah. I've done like little bits, but not like a proper accessories. But I think I took to it quite well.
Yeah, we were in love of the spider, and yes, when we saw it with the team, I was like, wow, I want that. I want now. So yeah, because I think these 2 elements for the collection are very important for me. They are personal stories, and very it's very intimate now collection. And the spider, when I'm very connected with nature, and coming from Peru, and now living in Europe, give me another ideas, and but it's always always connected with my country. And the spider, I for this collection I wanted to show, and then with the accessories. And the colibri is also one of my experience in Lima. And then we were making some Do you remember that we were just having different colors and textures, and the look is very minimal, and that is what I like, and that is the sense for the of the label. And then yeah, and actually it's a very good tool. How I said the other day, no, that I was learning a lot about this process with you, because it helped me with decisions also, no, before prototyping. And yes, actually we didn't have any patterns, no, you interpret from the sketch. And yeah, and then now that we were working on the patterns, we were more efficient.
And you knew how the outcome now was actually going to be, and then you know that that product is going to have like meaning, and it will be something that you want to put out there and not like a try. And I think that's really important. Yeah, obviously like responsibility wise, but then also like you love the piece more. And
yes,
yeah, and that's great. And then I remember, because you said like it's great to see the garment like this, but like I don't know how it moves, I don't know what the fabric properties are like. So then I would just keep sending like just animate like a little walk on it and just send it over to you. And like experimenting with like textures, because I think like you're definitely like a more timeless and like minimal look, and like that's something that I don't actually usually go for, I think, in my work. But I thought that was really nice kind of match, because then I would be adding stuff or like changing the direction of the lines or like different textures, and it was just a constant back and forth to like find what we like both loved. And I think it was really good for me, because at the time I was creating my like graduation collection, and that was kind of more like maybe more out there and a bit more digital looking, and this was really nice to kind of focus on making it like hyper realistic, or like making it how you would make it physically as well, and really focus on like the outcome of the product being like also a real life physical piece and a digital piece.
Yes. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, this is one example, yeah, from another movement. Yes, and yeah, I was really impressed that also with the accessories and the texture and the colibri, and this is something that you yeah.
So we had the little spiders, like a little earring on this piece.
It's a part of you.
The spider is biting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then as always, I think everyone's seen this a lot this week, but Clo3D is one of the main kind of clothing creating softwares. Can you see that? See the Clo3D?
No, actually not. Maybe something it's. No, I don't see. Yeah, I see you now.
Hello. Okay, there we go.
There, yeah.
I got it. Technical. Yeah, so obviously Clo3D is the main software I've used. I think a lot of 3D designers use a bunch of different softwares alongside this, but Clo3D and Marvelous Designer are like the main clothing creating tools. I think for me, why I use this one especially is because I mean they offered it as in my university, and I was still in university at the time, or still am now, kind of. And so this is kind of what they promote there as well, and dive into, and it's how we have courses in Clo3D and digital work. So you can see we really wanted to, we did a lot of tryouts with this as well, with like how to embroidery the colibri on, and like different shapes and colors, and there's a little spider. And I think we also like looked at, we did a lot of changing with the cuff length, and the lines and the directions.
Yeah, the first one was exactly. And then you made the patterns. Yes.
And you can see the patterns, on this side as well.
Yeah, we wanted to play. I was, as I said, no, the collection is very minimal, but we wanted to play with the lines, because the collection, the name is Lifelines, and so not losing the Maqu style or the sense. We wanted to show part lying. Yeah, it was interesting because how you said as a when you were doing my outfit, you were in the school, and how was it actually your graduation collection?
It was really well actually. So I did like a collection. I called it the Fidgetal, and it's like on my website, which is ali-murray.com. And but I explored like our physical digital relationships, like especially during like these turbulent times, and kind of like how we can push what a collection or a digital collection means. So I did these like kind of 5 mini evolving pieces based on 5 different like physical digital relationships during this time. So I had a fully digital collection and digital exhibition and digital showroom that I presented. So yeah, that's all on the website, and a video as well. That was my final outcome. But it was really, I think, for me it was a weird semester because obviously I left Amsterdam where I studied and came to Scotland, and you didn't have any connection with a lot of people you would normally have connection to, or your creative spaces were completely different now. And I think the digital is one thing that always stays the same. Like when you take your creative spaces change, or like things happen, like your laptop is still showing the same things. And I think for me it was like kind of a really nice, I like dived into digital way more than ever before, because it was really something where I found creativity, like I could have this creativity anywhere. And it was like, and I've really, really enjoyed learning. And that's how I found out about Helsinki Fashion Week, through just like diving into digital, like online spaces, groups, and just hearing what other people are doing and like saying, and what like opportunities are coming up. So I was just like, I want to do it, please. This would be so nice. Like really, and also like Helsinki Fashion Week have like a really strong focus on like transparency and responsibility. And I think this is something that we're always taught to, especially in graduation. As we've always told to like think about like, how do you want the fashion industry to be, and how do we want to present the fashion industry? I think that connected us really strong as well, because your whole brand is about that as well.
It was for this year. So last year we were thinking about how to make better our systems, how to improve our sustainability, how to show, how to communicate better our project, and then it was perfect this year, because then we were selected for Helsinki Designer Residency program, and now we have so many ideas, and for the future to implement maybe 3D designs in the next collections. As I mentioned, is a tool where you can see, take the decisions before to make the clothes, and this is something that I really I learned the last months, and the collaboration with you and with the other designers it's fantastic. You learn, and everybody has different styles, backgrounds, and but at the end we are always all connected, because we have a vision, and that is what we want to share. And I'm wondering now, just how will be the future for as a 3D designer, and me as a traditional designer, how we can mix these two worlds, and create another system. We have to change a little bit. It was too much. It's too much fast fashion and fashion weeks, and I think we Helsinki Fashion Week did this digital world solving a problem. We have to find solutions, and
but I think that's also something we have to be really careful of in the digital world as well, is to not move fast fashion to the digital, or think just because some things are quick in the digital that they should be done quick and we should produce more. I think there's a whole side of digital responsibility and sustainability that's so unexplored. And like, I also looked at this in my grad collection of like, how does like a render time or a file size, how will that impact, like random little things, like how will that impact if like we are all to make digital fashion? Is that going to have an effect on something, or the e-waste? And like there's a whole world of sustainability I think that Helsinki is like opening the doors to. I know they're working with Normative to manage the digital responsibility or analyze of it of Helsinki Fashion Week. But I think there's definitely like this space of like exploration that needs to go on, but then also to really collaborate with sustainable traditional designers to like make sure that like this is actually happening. It's not just words, you know, it's like really a thing that we're working on and like growing together.
Yeah, exactly.
What we can do. There's actually some questions. I think they're mainly for you. Have you thought about implementing 3D design after Helsinki Fashion Week?
Yes, I think I'm open to find another system. For example, as I told you before the talk, we were just chatting, and that I have the store in Berlin, and now I see slowly come more tourists and more people, but as a small place, they are a little bit afraid because it's a small space, and maybe we have to improve more in online shopping, or just how to communicate. And I think it's a very good tool to have some designs on 3D, and just to give the possibility, no? Yes. And maybe we can reduce our returns. I mean, for us, it's 50% actually our returns. It's not so bad, but even we can have find a solution, no? And of course, I'm thinking also, I would love to collaborate again with you.
I'll be digitizing your clothes without you knowing. I'll have your whole collection done. I'll call you up and be like, hey, by the way.
And I can visit you in Scotland. I love.
Yeah, we were just talking when we came on, like she has the tartan behind her, and so it's very nice. You have like the tartan skirt to represent Scotland.
Fabric. It's. I mean, we are happy that we met and thank Helsinki, Fashion Week. Yeah. This opportunity. Yes, we have another question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the most important thing for you as a sustainable brand to transmit?
Yes.
And then, what is your plans after Fashion Week? That one goes on from what we were just talking about as well.
Yes. Will you both be collaborating together again? For me, yeah.
I've just graduated. I now have like a lot more time than I actually did when I was collaborating with you.
Yeah, because something I was thinking is I like to experiment more. This collaboration open a door, open something here. Yeah, just like. And I would love to play more with textures and layers, and so but going to the question to what is the most important thing for you, a sustainable brand, to transmit is our values. I mean, it's important every step. It's not only my label or sustainable designer. It's everything what I'm doing every day. Small things can change. You can teach other people. So for me, it's to share my experience, to share my values, and to connect people together. This is what I do, and I would love to still doing with people like you, with so this is the
Nice. And I can't really answer that because I'm not a brand, but I'm a person, and
Yes.
I definitely think people as well can be sustainable. But yeah, I think I'm definitely working on digital sustainability, or what does that mean for fashion? What does that mean in the future? Like how can we recognize if something is digitally responsible or irresponsible, that like we don't bring this fast fashion into digital, like I was saying, which I will talk more about on Sunday in my solo session.
Wow. Yeah. I have to
But
on Friday.
on Friday?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be a long weekend.
Yes, of course. Now we have a lot of plans, and during the global pandemic, we were, I don't know. For me, it was kind of limited in some processes. No, normally I wanted to go to Peru actually in April, and everything changed. But this is something that is very interesting because you adapt. I adapt easily. I mean, I'm very I like adventure and I like new things and I take risk. I go to the jungle. I love Batman. So I mean, yeah, life is too short.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah, I think that's key. I think being like adaptable to like different like situations or like new information is like super important in this like quest for responsibility or sustainability, whatever that means to anyone. I think that's a super important like value to have.
Yeah, be consequent also, no? Just with your what you are doing now. For example, we can talk a lot about what I'm doing now. I take care of 2 trees outside. No, it's very funny, the story. It's too long, I think, now to tell. I can tell you that later. But it's very funny. I mean, these small things change, and people understand that, and then it's not so complicated to make better decisions now.
Yeah. So what is your plans after Fashion Week?
Oh, another one.
Because I was wondering, because you're like making the collection physically, like physically as well. So when is that going to be ready? I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I would love to. I want to see the collection complete, ready, and on our fashion show. It's on 29th of July at 3 p.m., 3:15 Central Europe, and then we show our co-create look. But my plans, I would love to experiment. I'm thinking I would love to make costumes, and I don't know why I'm thinking I would love to make something for opera or theater next year. But I'm super optimistic.
Yeah, I think both of us are. I think we're really quite optimistic. Like, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Like really like excited, kind of passionate about what we do, which is really nice. I think they like matched us really well in that sense.
Yeah, we inject us energy. Like, yeah, it's very funny. Yeah, but that is what I want to share, and to spread words, and so I don't know if we have I think it's another one. Okay.
Because what are my plans after Fashion Week? I'm going to take a technology holiday, I think.
Okay.
A break from my laptop. But then also I'm looking to just get collaborate more with more digital projects, especially more different like fashion related projects. I also do like a bit animation and environment using Cinema 4D and Unity and different softwares. But so I'm like looking for projects now. I've graduated. Now I'm in the big wide world. Yeah.
And I know that you were also working for another during designer residency program. You were working yesterday, or I heard yesterday from Cornell that you were together.
Cornell's also in University Amsterdam Fashion Institute with me, so we like dragged each other along into this. But So we are doing Roma. She just has like this incredible jewellery. They're really, really nice pieces. And so we're doing the runway show for her. And then I also did the accessories for Mandali Mandrila. She's like Belgium. So I did her accessories as well. So lots of different projects and it was amazing. Yeah. Because I would like then got to like see all your different like processes and workspaces and like your ideas. And it was really, really, you know, yeah, like nice to like feel connected as well during this time when we're all like confined to such small places and in our home. And then I could like talk to all of you guys and like do all these different projects. So for me, it was really, really fun and like.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Really nice,
yeah, it was
connected.
Yeah. Okay, we have to say goodbye. We can still talking.
Yeah, we talk for hours.
I tell you later the story from the trees. Then.
Okay.
And
thank you for watching, everyone.
Yes, thank you, and see you soon. And follow our stories on Instagram by Maqu and Alison Murray.
I'm Ali Murray's son.
Cool. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.